the one, the only, Benzion.
Good afternoon and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube, Iyun with Benzion. Today's daf is Benzion Gittin, daf Samach Tet, number 69. As I was saying the whole shir, I was telling you how aggravating the entire shir was. I'm basically looking at the article the whole time, even though I prepared the article beforehand. These remedies don't seem to make any sense. They talk about eating excrement. Some of them call for eating things which are not even kosher. Water leeches I don't believe are kosher. Doing things which are kind of disgusting or crazy, really crazy, these things. Obviously no one does these things. And for those people who think that we don't do them, but if we really knew the correct definition of these words, we should do them, I think you're a little bit off your rocker. I think the point, the Gemara, is when people are sick, right? These are talking about pretty severe ailments, all of these things, moderate to severe ailments that a person goes through. People are at their wits' end trying to figure out how to stop these problems. People have problems with their heart, problems with their liver, problems with their intestines, so many problems, kidney stones, the Gemara talked about. How do you resolve these things? The most conventional way is to go to a doctor and seek his advice, and there's different types of treatments for these things. To do these treatments is, there's alternative medicine, and this is the alternative of the alternative of the alternative. Never try these things, but people, when they're sick, they go crazy and do all sorts of things. And it's not just when people are sick. Nowadays, if you're in search of a shidduch, you want to have children, you want to have parnasa, you want to refuah shlema, you want yichus, you want to get into a brisk yeshiva, you do different things. Segulas have become, and this is what the Gemara is emphasizing, I believe, by saying all these crazy things. Don't be a crazy person. Don't go searching for these segulas. When you're sick is the most pressing time because you're in a lot of pain and there's a threat of dying. So you're searching for all possible answers. You'll even do the craziest things. The Gemara is making fun of these things. The Gemara is tongue-in-cheek and saying just how crazy these things are. Don't do them. It makes you crazy. Don't do crazy things. If you're in a precarious situation medically, the best advice, is to go to a doctor if you feel like you need a doctor. Go with the conventional medicine for those things. Usually those things work. See a doctor. If that doesn't work, you dive into God and you hope that He relieves you. There's a bracha rafa'inu. You do conventional medicine. I'm not a big believer in alternative medicine. Conventional medicine, even conventional medicine, only when it's absolutely necessary. The Gemara Baba Kama says that the Gemara proves hamotzi mechaber raya. What's the proof that if someone is in possession of something, you have the burden of proof is upon you to remove an object from someone who has something. You have to bring proof, and the Gemara compares that to someone who's in a lot of pain. He goes to a doctor's office. It has to be a lot of pain before you go to a doctor's office. If you just see something or you're worried about something, don't go to the doctor. If something's really painful, the only time you're really going to go see a doctor, according to me at least, if you're in a lot of pain, because the doctor has ways of alleviating that pain. There's medicines to take. If you're in a lot of pain, go to the doctor. The burden of proof is on you. Go to the doctor. But if it's not really so severe or it's not really painful, I wouldn't be running to doctors. I'm not a big proponent of those people who schedule yearly exams for themselves or for their kids. If there's a problem medically and it's painful or it's dangerous or it seems dangerous, go to the doctor, seek medical help. But if it's not something that's really pressing, or just basically preclude something from happening, to get an early warning, I'm not a big fan of that. When you see something, say something. When you feel something that's paining you, go and do that. Like the Gemara says, that you need proof. You need some sort of proof to go to the doctor. It's not real pain. It has to be like real proof to get money from somebody. Really painful to go to the doctor. Only then should you seek medical help. And if that doesn't work or it doesn't work completely, dive into Hashem, the bracha rafa'inu. And the Gemara just emphasizes how crazy people are. They do the craziest things. Don't do any of these things in the Gemara. They're not going to help you. And don't do anything crazy. And it goes not just for refuah shlema, but also for all the segulas. They don't help. They're worthless. 40 days of davening, taking tehillim at the kosel is not going to help you. The best thing to do is just to be normal and to go on with life. And at the right time, God will provide the Yeshua for you when you merit it, when you deserve it, because Hashem will always take care of you, whether you do these crazy things or not. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.